The technology sector didn't stop because of the GFC. In fact, while traditional financial systems were dealing with the consequences of the collapse, the companies that would go on to define the next decade, the SaaS businesses, the cloud infrastructure platforms, the mobile ecosystem, some of the best companies in the world today were being built at that time. All of these firms established and raised capital between 2007 and 2010. And when the dust settled on the GFC, as it always eventually does, investors who had sat on their hands were now desperate to invest in these businesses, desperate for venture capital style portfolio growth. Now, historically, venture capital performance has always been at its peak immediately after a downturn in the traditional market. And this slide, which I've borrowed from our good friends at Aura Group, shows that clear as day. Will history repeat itself now? A federal budget restructuring the CGT framework for the entire generation has just been announced. We've got geopolitical uncertainty, we have tariff disruption, we've got Trump, we've got a global reorganization of capital. This is a very familiar kind of confusion. This time, it's not my first market cycle, and I guess it's probably not yours either. So here's my take on the moment we're in now. Underneath all of that noise, building quietly, as they always do, completely disconnected from the drama and the headlines, is the most consequential generation of technology companies in history. The next generation of corporate value in AI, in climate technology, in healthcare, in defense, in advanced manufacturing are all being built right now, and they are all private. These companies that you're looking at here are some of the companies that are currently in the VentureCrowd portfolio, either directly or through the City Angel Sidecar Fund. And they work on everything from long-range wireless communication, AI for the legal profession, portable cooling solutions for data centers, to literally curing cancer. Now, I don't expect you to have heard of any of these companies, but that's kind of my point. By the time most investors have heard about them, some major event is being reported in the AFR. And by then, it is too late to participate. By then, the real growth has already happened. The same dynamic that played out during the GFC is playing out right now. Capital that understands that and positions itself into the right structure will look back on this moment the same way the early ESVCLP investors looked back in 2009.